Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to another awfully hot day of Mario Kart. I say awfully hot because it is literally hot where I am right now. I would like to think that's fairly obvious, but I just wanted to make sure that no one thought I was referring to Mario Kart as being hot. It is very hot, but that's not what I was referring to. I could try playing regionally, let's do that. Apparently it's 6,650 points. I do believe that I had managed to reach the 6,700s, but I was unable to stay there. We will see how things go in terms of lighting. Oh, not many people playing Mario Kart in Australia right now, which is sad. I'd rather not deal with such a small group, but I suppose I can do one race. If I'm already here, I can do at least one race. How about that? I've ended up, excuse my voice by the way, it might sound a little weird at times. I think it'll be a bit on and off. But yeah, it is worth mentioning that my speakers are a bit too quiet. But I'm not going to fix it, I couldn't be bothered, to be completely honest. It just means that I can't hear the game quite so well. It's not going to affect your viewing experience, so as far as I'm concerned it's essentially irrelevant. TB is doing what he can to catch up to the person in first place. Oh, I didn't realise, isn't this interesting? You learn something new every day. I did not realise that the piranha plant actually tries to eat coins for you. Presumably that will be added to your coin counter. There you go. What was that for? Was someone coming up behind him, or did he just literally waste that music box? I don't know. I do have tea today, by the way. I haven't had tea on camera in like 2 years, so it's going to be one of those rare occasions. Teacup, which is likely so... it's so bright in my room that it's retardedly illuminated, so you're not going to be able to see much of it. And indeed. Teapot, which is also very much illuminated. Who is this hot Australian man? Asks Ethan in the chat. Well, I think you know him. I think you've seen him before. Oh, delightful. Who is this hot Australian? Like the fuck, what? Look, man. It's so hot today that I can actually say, yeah, I am very hot right now. I'm very hot. I can't even drink my tea, what the fuck? Is he hottest? Let's see how I fare against these guys on this court. Oh, well, I'm faring well enough to pretty much be in first place at the start. I said pretty much because I was unsure if I would be able to actually take first. Are you fucking kidding me? Already a shell. Whatever TB. Get away from me, you fucker. You Waluigi bastard. Seriously, look at him go. You absolute fucker. Are you noticing that the way these people play is just disgusting? Seriously. Now, Gings is going to have to live with not coming even third place. I will certainly be overtaking him, it's just that, yeah, something about these guys, I don't like them. I'm going to try and fuck them up with a music box, to be completely honest. One of the benefits to having a smaller racing group is that there is no possibility for things like bullet bills or blue shells or anything like that. I don't know what the minimum number of people is to actually have a blue shell, but I would guess around 7, maybe 6. I'm coming in hot. I'm gonna fucking smash this guy. I apologise for constantly referring to the... Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker. I don't know where he was, but it did feel like a bit of a waste. Lost a bit of momentum there. You Donkey Kong motherfucker. How the hell they all ended up ahead of me? Just goes to show, like, again, slight mistakes can really fuck you up sometimes. All I did was lose a tiny little bit of momentum, because I hit that Ferris wheel, or whatever that was. And that was enough. I was in trouble, basically. Fuck off. Now, Uncle Chop, I'm gonna fuck him up. If I finish first, then I'll be a happy chap. I'm a happy chap. What can I say? Hello, Tech. Not done with your bullshit. I wouldn't describe that as bullshit. Temperature of the tea might be too hot. Yet. I'll let it sit for a period of time. That I shall. I'm not going to drink super fucking hot tea on a hot day. Now, there is actually... It is well established that in desert countries, drinking hot tea on a hot day is not only done, but recommended. And the reason why... I probably should have said that in the reverse order. The reason why is because it makes you sweat, and then, you know, that effectively cools you down. It's kind of weird. But if you think about it, because it's so dry, it's not like you'll be sweating on a hot day in the desert. That's more or less caused by the humidity. There is no such humidity in the desert, so, you know, you get yourself sweating, and then it's better for you, better for you. Almost have 4 6s in a row. Almost. Was unable to achieve that for some reason. Let's see how we go. I'm feeling pretty good about this particular track as well. I didn't quite get my purple, and you watch, someone will overtake me because of that. As I say, slight mistakes. I wouldn't necessarily call that a big mistake, but definitely a slight mistake. It is enough to fuck me up. I will actually get these coins, and as a result, compromise the quality of my drift. Should have gotten a double box, I did not. I fucked up that drift. I've actually made a few mistakes, and this Donkey Kong motherfucker still can't catch up with me, so I don't know what's going on with him. It took a red shell for him to overtake me, stupid bastard. 2 red shells? No. We're not doing this. What the hell's wrong with people using Donkey Kong? I don't mean to ask, like, what the problem is, I mean, like, what's the problem with people that they actually feel the need to play as a fucking ape? I just don't understand it. Someone has to explain it to me, because I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense to me. Get that bomb out of here. I will throw one and then use one defensively. I have to catch up to this Donkey Kong guy. Actually, get a life. Get a life. I really don't care for bombs. I don't attempt to use them strategically whatsoever. I really don't. Get your bloody green shell out of here. Green shells are all skilled, Doomlink. They are. But I don't want to deal with them. If you can believe it. I'm actually... No, I shouldn't have... I would have rathered a better drift, to be honest. Now, I'm not desperate to overtake this Uncle Chop guy, I'll be honest. I'm really not in need of that, necessarily. Are you kidding me? I was hit by some random fucking shit. Literally some random fucking shit, and it destroyed my shell. You are not overtaking me. Fuck off. I will take second, and you will know your place. Dirty bastard. Can't believe it. Anyway. Yes, I do believe my tea shall be sitting there for quite a period of time. Is my cup still being really illuminated? Yeah, it is. Oh well, I suppose that's one downside. What is going on with this guy's freaking eyes? His eyes are not attached to his face. Well, they might be partially attached, but... partially attached is not good enough, I'm sorry to say. Toad Harbor, let's do it. But yeah. Oh, looks like Ethan's gifted a sub, thank you. Ghastly Tal has received a gift sub from Ethan, oh no. What is this, Cheap Beach I think it's called? Yeah, Cheap Beach. It's not very nice. I mean, not everyone can afford to go to the most luxurious beach, so they need to rub it in. Like everyone who's come here is, you know, some member of the local residuum and is borderline destitute on account of their penury, but the point is that, in actual fact, it's the beach. You know what is strange, and I apologise for literally saying a whole lot of nothing right there. In some European countries, like, you're literally paying for a fucking seat at the beach, which I will never understand. That doesn't exist in my country. It might just be an entirely European thing, like, most European countries may do that, I don't know. I completely fucked that up. Sorry, I have to get you back for not actually having done anything against me, but rather, I have to get you back for my inability to play the game. Seems to be what's going on here. Don't know what happened with Ape Man, but he had no momentum whatsoever. This is not what I intended to do. Some dick is going to overtake me. His name's Uncle Chop. Get out of here, you shit. I don't know what it is about people who use Donkey Kong, but as much as I'm willing to play fair in almost every other scenario, that is not the case for people who want to use Donkey Kong. Those people who use Donkey Kong, you better believe you'll be on the receiving end of some serious mal play on my part. Bloody fish out of the way. I'm trying to just, you know, race around the beach and there's a giant fish that is, quite frankly, a danger to the racers and really needs to be addressed. I mean, whoever is handling the safety of the Mario Kart races really either needs to be sternly spoken with or downright replaced, because the reality is that I can make up for my absolutely abysmal maneuvering there. But yeah, there's no safety. I feel in danger, and I feel that I have been endangered by the negligence of whoever is, again, managing the safety of this particular course, and most courses, quite frankly. I don't care if there's a fucking turtle on a cloud craning me, it's not good enough. Is it? Let's see if it's appropriate. It is appropriate. The plot twist, it's Bob the Builder, yes. Okay. Please don't blow up. Three of us got the best possible boost. Fuck off, Donkey Kong. I understand that you're a big, fat fucking ape, but if you could possibly employ some self-restraint, don't you dare push me off. Don't you fucking dare. Keep away from this. What the fuck is that? What kind of absolute garbage is that? Now I've almost got no choice but to lose. Oh my god, this is absolute shit. What happened was, I was just flying through the air and it essentially shifted my momentum to the right so violently that I should have thrown the boomerang. That way I would have been able to get some more items. Do not push me off that. Fuck right off, man. Fuck right off. Managed to get that guy with the boomerang pretty well thrown. I don't know what that... Can you... You people are so discourteous. That's what you are. I can't believe them. The sound of that train is putting me off. Fuck off. I'm not enjoying the sound of that train. Some of you might go, oh, it's funny, there's a train. Not for me, I don't like it. I think it needs to stop. At the earliest possible convenience of the train driver. Did I? Yeah, I fucking finished last. Check this out. Fuck off. You absolute shit stain. That's what, you're all a bunch of shit stain. Unfortunately, it's only negative 3 points, and I'm quite happy to see that, but, you know, I am by considerable margin the least experienced Mario Karter here, but come on. I'm not impressed. Not even remotely impressed. Maybe necessary to leave the top off this for a period of time. I don't know. I have to make a decision on that. Why is the lobby so small? Because I'm playing regionally. So, specifically people in Australia. Of which there are only a small number. Oh, excuse me, New Zealand as well. Can't forget them, otherwise they'll hang me. Both figuratively and literally. I think this is alright, yeah. See, there's a fine line between blowing up at the start and getting a good boost, so... or getting the best boost, I should say. Let's see what can be done. Yeah, I was hoping for this. Fortunately, it did come. Just need to outdrift this guy. Albus Duggar. You fucker! He absolutely lined himself up with me to drop that. I mean, eat shit. He absolutely did that. Fucker. Have some fucking respect. Little shits. Alright, so we've got a few more players now, so hopefully that will increase the chances of me placing well. Fortunately, that was good timing for Lightning, actually, because I didn't end up getting an item, so while that was my personal error, it ended up being the case that other people had to endure the same thing. Not sure what it is, but I feel as if I'm being terribly, I guess, disrespected, yeah. This is so crap. I don't know what it is about this race, I just feel like I'm getting the shit end of the stick. Some races, it's very interesting. It's almost as if you're not a target, and then other races, it's like, oh shit. They won't stop targeting me. I am apparently the main target. I've caught up to everyone else now. I was actually quite considerably behind before. I cannot possibly settle for 6th. That is complete shit. I need to somehow get ahead. I'm on 10 coins, which is good. Who's hitting me? I know Uncle Chop's fucking pissed. He's got a lot of points. And he's coming in 6th. Stupid bastard. That's pretty good. I don't mind those mushrooms. Fifth is not good, but whatever. I don't know if Peach is... Yeah, Peach was coming... Oh, excuse me. George was coming last. George, yeah. George was having a hard race. Not a good race at all. Not one of his finest hours. Or finest moments. I will be choosing Yoshi Valley. That will be happening. Absolutely. What's wrong with these people? Not voting for Yoshi Valley. I can't believe it. What's wrong with them? There is a crown on the head of a person who is lacking facial features. Disconcerting would be an understatement. Oh, 200cc is not quite what I was wanting, but at least we got Yoshi Valley. I don't know how I will perform here. I don't have an immediate recollection of having raced 200cc on Yoshi Valley. I most likely have done, but I'm going to have to be pretty careful with this upcoming drift. I might have to start drifting immediately. Not really immediately, but certainly sooner than I normally would, as one should always do. Get out of my way, please. I also ensured that in that moment I used my... well, I let go of the drift sooner than I normally would as well. Oh, look how fucking tight it has to be for it to work. Fucking 200cc, man. One thing that should be said... fucking egg. Fucking egg! Unbelievable. Like, whose egg? Some giant Yoshis just dropped an egg that's just rolling around. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's a race going on. Take responsibility for what you've essentially birthed. It's furthermore been sitting there for like fucking 20 years. No, wait, yeah, no. Whoa. Fucking egg. Not good. Not good, Sonny Jim. This is a shit race. It started off real well, and then that egg just ruined everything. I could have stayed in first, could have just thrashed them all, but no. The fucking egg was in the worst possible place at the worst possible time, and there was nothing that I could do in that moment to, you know, counteract that extraordinary inconvenience. I love being overtaken by two little dicks. 3 people bullet billing ahead of me on the last lap is one of the most insulting things I've ever seen in my life. That is a joke. I'm worth more than that. And I say with as much force as I can muster, what a shit fucking... what a stupid angle. What a stupid angle. Why would... I'm not doing that ever again. Not Yoshi Valley, I'm quite happy to do Yoshi Valley, but I'm never actually going to try to boost and do a trick off that particular ramp, because it's pointing you in to the grass. It's stupid. I'm never doing it. It's not happening. I'm worth more than that. I need a bit of Baby Park. I need to recover myself. Emotionally. Sometimes the people that you have to look at in the lobbies actually start to drain you before you've even gotten into the race. Thank you, Baby Park. Let's see what we can do. I finished, what, 6th or something? So I will be starting rather far back, but we'll see how things go. Oh yes, for the benefit of anyone who is unaware of it, regional is entirely mixed. Usually when you go global, in fact always when you go global, you will be given people who are essentially in your same skill range. It is not the case regionally, because there are, you know, always less people to choose from, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. What I will say is that I do prefer a mixed group. I didn't do a thing, man. Didn't do a fucking thing. I existed, and that became quite problematic for you. Starting to lap people here. I think SLR, yeah, SLR based on his drifting must be the one coming first. off! Fucking bombs! I mean, admittedly, I would have been hit no matter what. I don't think that caused my... It's so stupid. Oh, second. Oh, it's not the end. Could have gotten a better drift than this, but... I couldn't get the shell out fast enough. What a shit show Baby Park is, seriously. I don't give a shit. Third, I will take it. Third is fine. I'm not impressed, though. I should have been first, because I'm the best. So SLR was indeed coming first. Yes. Sick of drinking with my left hand. It's very uncomfortable. I know it doesn't look like it, it's just that the image is flipped, so... I do regret to say that a large number of people in this room will vote for Mount Warrior, because as I've said, these people get weak in the knees for Mount Warrior. I don't know what it is. No. Looks like everyone's being a little sensible, so more than a little sensible actually. They're voting for the airport. That really dangerous course where there are literally planes trying to take off in front of you while you're racing. It's just ridiculous. It's a very dangerous airport. Because if you're on the plane, I'm sure you'd be second-guessing whether or not you've made the right decision in having come to that particular airport. Because there are people driving around, not even on the tarmac. You wouldn't even say it's on the tarmac. It's more like you're flying through the air and there's a plane taking off and you are about to collide with the plane in midair. Why are we doing Mount Warrior? How is this regional? Go, get out. Go. We don't like your kind around here. Aussies only. And I guess New Zealanders. Oh dear. You know what I really hate? This fucking course, 200cc. That is probably one of my least favourite things. Not in Mario Kart, but in general. Nagaru's getting a bloody purple boost. Nagaru is, you know, taking a pretty good shortcut. Better than whatever I was doing. I'd like to start collecting coins now. What a stupid idea. Shouldn't have done that. I don't like Mount Warrior. Never have, never will. In the first instance, I don't know what this has to do with Wario. Is it his mountain? Does he own it? Does he have a log cabin here somewhere? Possibly. Can't imagine there'd be all that much to eat around here, though. Which begs the question as to why he's so bloody overweight. I do not want to come fourth, but I'm so far behind everyone else that's ahead of me that I think I'll have to settle for it. Fuck off. I feel sorry for that guy, you know, but I... Holy shit. What a shit show. At this stage, I'm having to claw my way to fourth, despite not having lost fourth. What I mean is that I have to, you know, dig my heels in and not allow myself to be overtaken. Fuck off. Get out of it, you stupid pink shit! What the hell? I can't believe what I actually can't believe what I've witnessed. How did you get ahead of me? Why is your momentum greater than mine? Or why was it at that time? At least I've got 11 points. We've fortunately been able to get a larger group, which I'm happy to see. Mario Circuit. I would rather do Mario Circuit than the Hyrule one, but if we get the Hyrule one, then very well. I can live with that. I think we lost 2 people, sadly. Now I'm reminded, rather, of the Cyclops me from yesterday, that adorable thing. I couldn't get over that. I still can't. I have to go back and screenshot that. So cute. That fellow on the far left is looking considerably disgruntled. Or perhaps just very disinterested. One of the two. What's going on, guys? Let's vote. I don't have all day. I've got a live stream to record. Seriously. I've got an audience to entertain. It's so damn hot today. There is a person who doesn't really exist who has managed to get into this race. He's got the default me. 0 points. Imagine if you could actually successfully get 0 points. That'd be pretty funny. Keeping in mind that you always start at 1,000. And if you see someone who's below 1,000, it means that they've obviously lost a lot. What would be really funny is to see someone at like 100 or even less, you know? Oh, this is not good. What a great way to get overtaken by the whole fucking... I don't even know what to call them. I'm so used to saying team or something like that. You can't call it team. Oh, it's 200cc. That's why I'm struggling so much. Holy fuck. That explains everything. I'd forgotten that it was 200cc's. It should be quite obvious, but yeah. Now I can understand why it's so damn uncomfortable. Oh, whoops. That's alright, I do have mushrooms here. I have to be very careful so as not to collide with SLR. Oops. To drift myself here. Randomly shooting that backwards. If I don't get it back, then great. I don't want it back. Shit, got it back. I've lapped this guy! Maybe he's the one with 0 points. That would explain a lot. Get out here. Bloody turd. How does he have so much momentum? So much more momentum than me? That red shell can fuck off. How does it follow me like that? It just tracked the shit out of me. I can't believe it. Now I'm gonna come 4th because of that dumb thing. 3rd. I'll take 3rd, but I'm still not happy. That shell chased me around such a tight corner. What's going on with the guy with 0 points? Of course, I don't expect that he actually has 0 points. I would assume that it was some sort of connection error that caused it to display the fact that he had 0 points, but... yeah. Holy jumping Jesus. Is he for real? Does that person exist? A person with 8 points? What happened? Like, if that's actually serious and someone has taken the time to purposely lose that many times, well, good on you. Do I work today? I do not. I don't work on the weekends at the moment. I'm going to try and keep it that way for as long as I can. Obviously, when I was working in a restaurant, I was working weekends. Every weekend for 4 years, I worked. And I suppose I didn't have an issue with it. I just, you know, carried on. Oh my god, what's with all the 200cc? What is going on? I'm not impressed. This guy has so many points. Look at that. SLR must be at the maximum. As far as what happened with that guy with 0 points and then it became 8 points, I'm guessing there was a connection issue there. I see no other explanation, he says as he slurs his words, attempting to sound awfully learned and civilized and all that, and then he slurs. Okay. This sucks. This particular circuit at 200cc is a bad time. I've been craned from 2nd, coming into 9th now. Someone fell off. What you have to hope is that other people struggle so much that, you know, you'll just struggle less and then beat them for that reason. This is complete shit. I'm so sick of 200cc. Certain courses are fine with it, but then others are just miserable. This is one of the miserable ones. As I hope is very clearly shown as I'm trying to race. I had to brake that whole time. And yet these fuckers are still overtaking me. You know, had I not braked, I'd have just slammed into a wall. See, I can't drift this shit. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Literally, I'm moving too fast for the course. This course was not designed for this speed. It simply was not. Now, keeping in mind that, at least as far as I'm aware, 200cc was only first introduced in Mario Kart 8. It could have been in DS, I don't know, I didn't play the DS version. This is complete garbage. Why am I coming last? Why are all these people able to handle this better than I can? I don't get it. Like, what is that? You see what I mean? My trajectory is constantly into a wall. That's where I'm always going. Now, this is bad because I'm going to fucking look at that! I can't believe it. If I can stay in 7th, that'd be great. I'd be real happy with that. If I can finish 6th, that's great. Good enough. Apparently Rosalina's waving, that means I haven't lost points. Great. That felt like a complete mess of a race, but as long as I didn't lose points, I'm happy. Like, what the fuck? Someone seems to be having a real problem. It is the person. It's George. Oh no, George didn't even come last. Keep at it, George. And just pray that we're not going to keep getting fucking 200cc. Also, hello, Aran. Wario's gold mine. Will be our choice. 2 people left at the same time there. There is a girl with strange eyes. Don't know if she just waved at me or scratched her head, but... I wouldn't trust a man with a smile like that. And you know which one I'm talking about. Let's wait for more players, says Ren. Well, if you want. Doesn't make a difference to me, but... yeah, seems that everyone's made their selection. Give me the gold mine, come on. Thank you. What in the name of fuck is going on? I do not need any more of this 200cc. It's shit. It is complete shit and I don't want to experience it anymore. I've had enough. I can probably do Wario's gold mine at 200 without much difficulty, but I just don't want it. Whoa-ho, screams Rosalina. Yeah. Whoa-ho indeed. So essentially, early drifts. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. As long as I'm not falling off anything. By the way, the bats are worse in this game than in the Wii version. They're considerably worse. Look at this. I have to brake, otherwise I'm going to fall. But in having braked, obviously people are overtaking me because my momentum has slowed down. If I can maintain 2nd, I'll be happy. I have no choice but to... Look at this fucking shit! Look at this! Can you fucking believe... Yeah, good on you, mate. You want a fucking award for that? I hate 200cc, and I'm sick of it, officially. It's stupid, the courses are not designed for it. They simply aren't. Some of them are. I know this one wasn't. See? I had to brake to give myself the ability to drift that. Throw this if it hits anyone along the way. How have you overtaken me? People who just drop bananas in the worst fucking spot. I don't like them. Don't like them at all. 5th? Okay. Well, that was like, oh no, there are 3 behind me, so that's good. 2 behind me. Well, again, as long as I don't lose points, I'm happy. But that sucked. That really sucked. I don't even know that character that Coogie is playing. I don't know that character. I can only assume... No, it can't actually be a Mario character. There's no way. So, obviously it's a character from some other series, and some person's gonna go, you don't even know where that's from, Doomlink? What's wrong with you? Well, I'm happy to be out of the loop, quite frankly. Quite happy to be out of the loop. Is my teacup still terribly illuminated? The answer is yes. Oh dear. That's alright. Life goes on. In terms of the temperature, I'm assuming it is still rising. It is a bloody hot day in Aussie land. And I probably look pretty hot. And it's because it's very hot. I don't mind doing the mirrored courses. If I had to choose between 200cc and mirrored, I know what I'm choosing. I really do know what I'm choosing. Oh, it feels good to actually be able to move at normal pace again. It really does. After you've done like 3 consecutive 200cc races, this does feel very slow. But it feels right. It feels like you're actually moving in the correct fucking speed. At the correct speed, I should say. Fuck off with this. Oh, it's got ricochet fire flower break on that shell. That was pretty impressive. This is a little bit confusing when mirrored. Exceedingly confusing, actually. I should save these mushrooms for the shortcut. The shortcut will be over here. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get that box, so I settled for the... You shithead! You fucking cunt. That's exactly where you deserve to be. I don't know what happened, but it was karma. You were fucking well-deserving of getting stuck in place after hitting me with that fucking thing. That's not even defensive, that was just downright fucking malicious. Okay. I saw that. I'd be hard-pressed not to see it. But, yeah, that was not fun. It would have been a whole lot worse had I been hit by it, though. That much I can say for sure. That is how you use a fucking music box, defensively. I don't think there's much of a chance that you... Oh, fuck. I don't think there's much of a chance of me catching up to this other guy. But again, I'll settle for second. I'm happy to settle for that. Missed my boost. Oh well. There you go. Second place. Not getting much in the way of points. One problem with racing with a small number of people is that obviously the number of points that you acquire decreases quite considerably. It's also worth mentioning that if you do, like, let's say for example, Ethan were to go and play globally, and I went to race with him, and I'm playing with all these lower level people, the number of points that I would acquire would be really low. Looks like it's just going to be me versus him, drifting in Baby Park, so be it. I can do that, I don't mind. Oh, and you also lose a whole lot more points if you come, like, I don't know, 4th or worse when playing with people who are considerably lower than you in level. There's a lady who's made an appearance. And she's gone and put a spanner in the works, don't you dare, thank you. That's one way to spell segue. I suppose it can be read. Let's see how we go. Just a standard run of Baby Park. Collecting these coins. So you start wide and then you come in real tight. That's what you want to do. You don't want to... Question. Can you eat cock? If you can, then I would suggest you start doing it. Absolute fucking... Anyway. I'm sure she's quite impressed with her red shell. She's ahead of me for that reason only. Let's see if I can creep up to her by drifting better than her. Could have drifted that one a little better though. I'm not going to catch up. The best thing to do would obviously be to go on the attack. But... whatever. I'll take second, I guess. Fuck you. Bowser City 200cc is a nightmare, probably. Fucking Tash. Tash. What's wrong with Natasha? What's wrong with that? I don't know. I've talked about it before, but I'm not a huge fan of name shortenings. I think my least favourite is Cat. You know, if you're literally calling yourself an animal to shorten your name, it's a bit odd, you know. Hello, I'm Dog. Short for Doug. Alright. It's me versus Tash. You know the difference between our names? My name uses special characters because that is literally what the word is. It's Romanian, whereas this girl's just put random special characters in to look cool. So I'm better. It is worth mentioning that I would be hard-pressed to beat Tash. In fact, I feel sorry for the guy behind us because... yeah, oh, well, you can overtake me now, enjoy. It's just 3 of us, isn't it? I think so. I'm going to try and not actually shoot any red shells at people, because it's stupid. I mean, at this stage, we're having an actual race of skill. So I'd like to avoid it. This guy's not going to avoid that. He will have absolutely no reservations whatsoever in hitting me with that boomerang once I pass him. But, again, there's so few of us that there's just no reason to go on the attack. I'd rather have this be a skill-based race. What I was going to say was that it'll be hard for me to beat Tash because... she's obviously played a whole lot more than me. Is more familiar with these courses. Now this one is from the Wii version, but it does feel slightly different. again, I mean, you guys are very well aware, of course, that... Oh, shit, fuck. You guys are very well aware that I'd be able to shoot a red shell her way and possibly get ahead of her, but it's no fun. I'm very sad to see that even after having fallen and getting craned, that guy couldn't overtake me. He's basically got no hope. I don't think I'll... If it looks like we're not getting more people for the next race, I will go global. Had to brake a little bit there. That's fine. Yeah, I did quite poorly in that race. Quite poorly. Yeah, gotta go global, mate. By global, it really means go play with the Japanese and get absolutely stomped on. That's what it really means. Oh, we've got that guy doing the Naruto run, which is not actually called that. I keep forgetting what that running technique is called, but he did that and ran on in. We've got 4 people, so let's continue. Excellent. That's what I wanted. I would have been pretty happy with Swamp Ruins as well, to be honest. Guy Kai 146 T caliber, and then 2 Australians with like Romanian characters in their name. Let's see if I can get ahead of Tash. I'll do what I can. You can notice that I'm trying to steal her coins, so I get a coin, but in the meantime, prevent her from getting one. I'm not going to fight for a double box. I'll get an item rather than no item. That is the way I will approach this. I can't believe that even with that little boost there, I was unable to overtake Tash. Can't believe it. Neck and neck. The 2 Rosalinas battling it out, while the other 2, I don't know, they're off somewhere else. Alright, getting all the coins, that's what we want. Faster speed for the vehicle. The vehicular speed is greater than it was when I had 0 coins. Fuck off. Are you kidding me? That I didn't think that it was possible. Fuck off, cunt. You don't deserve that place and you know it. You should have slowed down and given me first. You don't deserve that. I can't believe that you can get a blue shell in 4th place. That's disgusting. What kind of race is this? Not a race at all. That guy's coming last in the fucking race and then he messes me up. You know what, Tash? You are entirely deserving of that. Unfortunately, she was able to resist it. Get that double box if I may. That's no fucking point. Tash comes first. Ugh, I don't know why I'm getting so competitive. Yeah, I'd probably be better off going global at this stage. And that is what I shall do. I should have taken 1st place, and you all know it. And I lost 1st place for literally 1 reason. Don't do that. I do want to go back, yes. You guys can enjoy your little race, and I will go and play with the Japs. That's what we're doing today. Searching for players. Have I been lucky enough to get straight into the race, or... And remember when I said I'm playing with the Japs? It wasn't a joke. We've got Teden, got Koga, a few people around. Oh god, here's a name. Otani something, Otanishi, I don't know who it was. Didn't get to read the whole thing. Seriously, you're just trying to play the game and some guy's got this fucking disquisition for a name. And looks like everyone's leaving, there you go. What is that? There's people playing split screen with really unpleasant looking faces. There's actually a third person with a very similar face to that, who's no doubt a friend. Oh. Rainbow Road. Very well. Pudukogi? What kind of name is that? Pudukogi. As I say, the Japanese people have some of the weirdest names. I'll never understand it. I must have hit someone with that red shell. I did not intend to do that. It was meant to be defensive. Stop it. Again, like, I couldn't even defend against that because you're some dick. Collided with my previous shell, and so I had nothing to defend myself against that one. Stupid, isn't it? I didn't intend for that to happen. Now, if it were a case of me choosing to aggressively shoot that shell at someone, and then I was not able to defend against one that came my way after having shot mine, that would be appropriate, you know, that'd... Well, you deserve it for being overly aggressive, but I didn't intend to use that shell. Fee-fee. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I spot a person with a weird name. A cool guy ahead of us. I did that because I wasn't going to risk it hitting me on the way. And can you believe that even after my act of charity, I was able to take his position of first? That is good karma right there, ladies and gentlemen. How many times, I bet that's a first, I bet that's never happened before, someone actually choosing to destroy a blue shell that was going to hit someone else, and then... Sorry if I wasn't going to let... Oh shit, look at that, look at that! What a fucking shit show! Oh dear. Fuck off, Fifi. I will happily concede first after that poor performance of mine. Certainly didn't intend to hit you with that, but that's what you get for colliding with me. Innit? How do I keep falling? I hate this map. I absolutely hate it. I think it's shit. I think it is, by a significant margin, the worst Rainbow Road ever made. It's just complete garbage. Can you not red shell me at the finish line? I know you're so fucking desperate to achieve something. You don't deserve that. You've literally got this sweaty try-hard Japanese motherfucker with Waluigi and the stupid caterpillar cart desperately, you know, probably bent forwards in his chair like a fucking... I don't even know what I can compare it to, but, you know, he's so desperate to win. Just take it easy, man. Keep your red shells to yourself. Oh, who's this giant pink-haired female? Actually, she's more of a normal size, and I'm just very small. Another mirrored course. Oh dear. What does that mean? Does it mean that there are that many people trying to join? I haven't actually seen that until today, so I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Off we go. This mirrored course is probably fine. Some mirrored courses really do confuse me a bit. This one, I think I'll be alright with it. As long as I can see where I'm going, I'll probably be fine. Which is to say that if I can tell that I need to go in a particular direction, like from here I can see that I need to go right then left. As long as I can see that, it should be fine. Fucking rock! Couldn't even see that rolling through by the... Oh my god, go away. Again, whoever is in charge of safety around here really needs to get their act together. You can't bloody see anything. I know there's a banana there. I was only barely able to see it, but fortunately it was visible. Don't know if there's any real point keeping this coin here, but what I can say is that using it now is not going to achieve anything. I'll wait until I get a double box, which is now. God, look how fucking far ahead of everyone I am. My god. I could get craned. I mean, keeping in mind, I am this far ahead of people in spite of the fact that I was basically crushed by a rock. And furthermore, I'd probably be able to get craned again, and, well, not to suggest that I was craned before, but what I mean is that I could get craned and I'd probably be fine. Which is kind of crazy, but anyway. What I should say, because this is more realistic, if and when I get hit by a blue shell, I should be fine. That lightning did give the person coming in second a little bit of a chance to creep up on me, but that didn't really happen. How the hell am I just shitting on everyone? And to this degree. It's quite amazing, really. Well, there you go. Leave a happy banana there for someone. I usually don't do that. I think I'm running low on tea. Yes. Running low on tea. I do not think I need more than what I have right now. So this should suffice. Okay. Water Park. If I was shitting on people in that course, if Water Park is selected, you better believe that it's going to be an absolute massacre, I suppose. That large pink-haired girl is off-putting. Look at her face. I didn't really notice it, but... Excuse me. Her face is just not nice to look at. I take no pleasure whatsoever in having to look at it, really. Random screams are on. No. No. I am pleased to say that rather than random, the course that I wanted selected was selected. I'm sitting in first. I don't really like this position. I don't like this starting position at all. But I'll probably go through the middle and drift as tightly as I can. And see what we can do. Fuck off. Go away. See, now what about that? Yep. You watch, I'll still beat them all. I know I will. Unless I, you know, get hit by something stupid. What did you even just do? You somehow pushed me out of getting a fucking item box. I can't believe it. Go away. Don't take my coins. I hate you so terribly. You've also stolen my item box. You've stolen my coins. And I'm sure you're going to take the earliest opportunity to fuck with me after that too. Little shit. Can't believe it. What are you doing, you monkey bastard? I'm not doing my drifts right. Not doing my drifts right. There is a bullet bill. Get out of the way of that fucking thing. What is hitting me? I don't know. But, again, I shouldn't be here. I should be further up in the race. Alright, this is where we start to recover. Right here. This is the recovery period. German girl's up front. I'm gonna overtake her. I have my defenses. Shouldn't have drifted like that. That was a bit silly. Tightest drift I can physically manage. I'm not going to hit the German. It's fucking Deutschigin over here. I'm instead going to keep that defensive, and I managed to get my second place while this disgusting ape beats its chest in the most primal way possible. Possibly an accurate reflection of the person behind the character. And, yeah. I would have rathered first. But we can't always have this, can we? That we cannot. You know what's weird? When people have a sad or angry or unimpressed face, their facial expression will change randomly so that they can cheer on this screen, and then their faces immediately go back to being angry or sad, and it's kind of odd. Yeah, I don't want Cheeseland. Cheeseland is not welcome. Not at this time. Okay, we're gonna have a countdown. No Cheeseland, please. Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road is fine. I would like Toad Harbor. Don't you fucking dare give me Cheeseland. Good. Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road's pretty good. I think it's a good map. Good course. Yeah, Cheeseland is one of my least favourites for sure. I don't know what it is about that course, I just don't perform well in it. Got Daisy ahead of us here. Okay, we win. You got the better boost than me, I will concede that. I ain't colliding with people to get those boosts. Not a fan. I don't know, I can't really blame myself, can I? Well, no, I can't blame anything but myself, is what I mean to say. I did a shitty drift. Just what happened, and yeah, everything has gone to shit. Let's see if we can recover. Generally, it's almost impossible unless the people coming first really do suck, to go from 11th to 1st, but I will do what I can. Fuck off, bullet bill. I will use the mushrooms when it is safe to do so. And that time is now. Have to be careful coming up here though. Shit! Oh, terrible. I have no... There's nothing for me to say. There's the train sounds again. There's nothing for me to say other than I'm playing poorly, so I just have to live with what I'm being given right now. This is so stupid. That happened because... well, I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, bullet billing into something. I don't want to be bullet billing on a turn, that's never fun. 8th place is fine, and I will take that. Quite frankly, given my performance, 8th place is pretty, pretty generous. Oh god, that was, without a doubt, the worst run I've ever done in Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road, both in this game and in the Nintendo 64 version. There is no doubt about that. And again, if I'm performing really poorly, I'm happy to come a shitty place as a result. I'm fine with that. That's alright. I do believe we are basically out of tea. Out of tea. Yes. All is well. If you could go down, thank you. Ribbon Road. Come on, baby. No, I hate the Electrodome. I don't like this course at all. No one wanted to do Electrodome. But like 2 people who voted for it, so I guess some people wanted to do it, end up getting their way, and I hate that. Hate that. I would have much rather Ribbon Road. You know, I think I've had a falling out with Ribbon Road. I don't think I like it anymore. A disagreement has appeared between us. Fuck off, don't push me off course like that. You people are just so fucking inelegant. Play the fucking game properly. Oh shit, lost my double box, okay. Well again, as I've said, it's better to get at least one item than none. So you have to make your choice. Is it worth aiming for the double box and getting nothing, or... Well no, it's never worth doing that, but... You have to sort of judge whether it's appropriate to take the risk. I knew that was coming. Stupid fucking piranha plant. Tron piranha plant. The Electrodome. I don't know what it is about. This is not one of my least favourite courses, I will say. I just don't particularly like it. But yeah. I don't really know what it is. I'm not a fan. I'm quite happy with what I have right now, so I'm not going to be rotating my items. I'm not happy to be in 5th. I don't feel like my performance has caused me to be in 5th. I feel like I've done alright. I'll be using this shell defensively. That much I can assure you of. And by you, I guess I mean my dear viewer. Oh yeah, that was the one thing that I fucked up. I got hit by that piranha plant. That probably wasn't very helpful, but anyway. Why are you just sliding ahead of me like that? Slippery dick. I don't like the fire flower. It doesn't do anything for me. No, no. I literally almost sent myself off the edge trying to avoid that fucking shell. Why am I in 5th? What is going on? I don't want to be here. I seem to be neck and neck with someone. I'm sorry, Fifi, I have to do it. I'm sorry. I should have done that. That was fucking rude. I have to check where Fifi came. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That was really shitty behaviour. Fifi ended up in 6th. So only dropped 2 places. So I feel better about that now, but that was dirty play. That last frozen frame was Donkey Kong with his head thrown back and his mouth open. Who the fuck wants to play as Donkey Kong? I can't believe it. I'm sure you guys will get sick of hearing me say it, but I cannot believe it. That people, even for a moment, consider using Donkey Kong as a character. It's repulsive. I don't know if you guys can expect a Monster Hunter recording later on in the day. It will probably be Generations Ultimate, you know. Haven't played that in a little bit. I need to try and take at least a little bit of a break from Portable Third. I'm happy to play it frequently in my own time, but I don't want to record too much of it, you see. Got Mickey, which is a nice name. A rare, nice name among the Japanese players. Is this a mirrored track? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can sense it. It doesn't look quite right, so I'm going to assume that it is indeed mirrored, and I do believe that this is quite clear at this stage. It's my double box. Mine. Who the fuck? See, sometimes, I swear to you, sometimes it feels as if you've been hit by nothing, like you've just collided with someone, but, you know, there's no real visible anything making contact with you that should have caused you to, you know, spin out or whatever. That wasn't good at all. Lost momentum quite heavily there. Look, at this stage I just want to remain in 4th or 3rd. I don't know how that happened. I saw that. I felt that I had avoided it, but I failed to do so. I'm pretty annoyed right now. Yeah, whatever, dude. It's alright. I don't feel as if I'm playing well either. I will admit that. What the fuck are you doing, man? Oh yeah, it was a fireflower, that's what it was. I thought it might have been a bomb. Didn't want to have to deal with a bomb. I'm fucking up my drift like that. It's not a happy day. Surprisingly, the bomb didn't hit anyone, but again, the bombs, I don't ever want a bomb. I'd be very happy for it to be taken out of the rotation. It's just that when I've got a bomb, I just feel like I need to get rid of it. Didn't get my purple, but that's fine. Now here, I want to actually be on land as soon as possible. 4th is fine. I did say... Oh dear. I'm happy to take 3rd, but that's a fucking dirty thing to do, to hit someone right at the end of a race, but admittedly I did just do it. I didn't feel good about it, but I did do it in the last race, so I guess I shouldn't say anything. We've got 2 people running Tanuki Mario, Tanuki Mario. Oh, that's right, they actually misspelled it so that people pronounce it right. Like, they spelled it as T-A-N-O-O-K-I, Mario. Tanuki Mario. It's obviously a U instead of a double O. It's a Japanese word. And double O would be O. Like a sustained O. I've got someone next to me with my hairstyle. Actually, no, it's not my hairstyle. It's just rather similar. I don't mean my hairstyle, I mean my Mii's hairstyle, which incidentally looks exactly like me, so I probably could have also said my hairstyle. Jeski. Jeski? Assuming your name's Jessica and that's your screen name, hopefully. If your name's actually Jeski, then you have my condolences. Jeski. I really shouldn't have just lined up with the same fucking box that he was trying to get. That was not the smartest idea. I'm turning over a new leaf and I'm going a different way to where I normally would go. I'll explain it to you next time I'm there, but I basically took a slightly different route. I know you didn't intend for that, but I'm fucking angry. It's always great when on your screen you do successfully hit someone, but it didn't happen on their screen, so they get hit, but don't slow down. What the fuck? I wasted a red shell to literally achieve nothing, so I'm not happy to do it. Not happy to see that. Not impressed at all. I'm collecting coins, thank you. So basically, what I often do is I often hang to the right side in that spot there. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm staying closer to the middle. I find that that will be more helpful for me. And I believe that it has been more helpful, based on what's happened in this particular race. Bloody 5,000 motherfucker. It sort of feels like the last lap, but it's not. Interesting, though. I was not the only one to be boosting for a tight drift there, so... Well, using a mushroom for a tight drift. Fuck off! Stop hitting me with shit. That'd be nice. I'd be real happy with that. I was pushed. That's what happened. I was pushed to the left by some little bastard. Or like some absolute gigantic shit stain. Let's see what I come. I don't know, I feel like I've performed perfectly fine. I really do. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Let's see what my last item is. 3 mushrooms, you better fucking believe that. All that's gonna do is ensure that I... No comment. No fucking comment. What a joke. What a terrible run. That's one of the worst I've had on that fucking course. Negative 10 points, okay. Yeah. Real nice. Sayada came last. A fellow Rosalina has suffered. I don't know, I'm not sure what went wrong, but something went wrong terribly in that race. I know I haven't commented on the fact that there is literally a horse racing with us, but yeah, there's a horse. And there's also a fish. So we've got a horse and a fish. Which is great. We're doing F-Zero. I don't mind F-Zero. I think we'll be alright. Just have to get myself out of this fucking placement. Which is not a happy placement. This is the shit zone. This is where everything gets messy. Go away. Go away, sir. I don't know what kind of fucking accent that is, but it is an accent of some description. I shouldn't be drifting that. That's a silly thing to do. Managed to get an item at least, that's good. I didn't intend to hit you, I'm sorry. I really am quite... You little piece of complete and utter human manure. I believe there was a cattle decapitation song called Humanure. That's why I randomly thought of that. In drifting there, I actually jumped over the fucking speed up point. I don't know what to call it. There are so many things that I could call boost, but I want to actually think of other words to describe these things. But I don't know. That's a boost. I mean, they're all a boost, I guess. It's just... I don't know. I've got someone's mushroom anyway. Oh, I missed that again. I can't possibly be in... I can't be in... 9th? This is stupid. I do still have a bit of race left. More than a bit. But... as it stands, I'm not all that content with my placement, so I have to start working. Fifi is ahead of me again. I'll try not to fuck her up too much. No comment. At least I was on a boost, so... didn't lose my momentum too much, though. Well... things are getting a bit wonky. And by wonky, I mean very wonky. Who the fuck? Literally who the fuck? There is an invisible person. There's literally an invisible person. Okay. I can only blame myself, can't I? 8th is not good. 8th isn't good at all. Please give me something good. Thank you. Not enough to get me out of 9th, though. I've lost points again. How many, though? Better not be 10. I don't think 12. Oh, yeah, don't worry, it's not 10. I'm joking. Alright. Give me some Rainbow Road. The real Rainbow Road. Oh no, I also like the Super Nintendo one. Hooray, says T. It's a pretty full-on me, isn't it? I used to have one that was just stupid. That's pretty funny. That one's pretty funny. The one that I made in the past was just so messed up that it wasn't funny. It was just... it didn't look like a human being to start with. But yeah, it was obviously like... Yeah. Obviously meant to be as messed up as possible. Even if we end up getting that pinkish looking course, I should be in good stead to come a better place than I have been. Things have been getting a bit ugly. Oh, just missed me. We ended up getting the... Yes. The track selected by, or voted for by, Fifi. Interestingly, I didn't Okay, it did seem that my connection to the group was pretty bad, so that's fine. It's probably better for me that I don't try to race with a terrible connection, so let's try again. There are so many characters to choose from in this game. But I've never played as a character that wasn't Rosalina. Never once. In this game. Because why would I? Anyway. Out of tea. Whoa. Out of tea. Panama. I've never seen someone from Panama. That's a flag that sort of catches your attention, isn't it? What the fuck's that? Alrighty. Fortunately, I don't have to sit here and spectate for too long. I'm happy to see that. Ribbon Road. No, actually, I would have rather Toad Harbor, because as I said, I've had a falling out with this map. I don't like it anymore. It really should bugger off. I also feel as if that smiling clown is really just, I guess, making fun of me. Mocking me. There is a sleeping man doing a kissy kissy face, which I don't really need in my life. Banira-kun. Okay. I'm assuming it's Vanilla-kun is what he's attempting to name himself, and he did succeed in naming himself that. It's just that I need to interpret what's being written correctly. We're doing F-Zero again. This is my opportunity to redeem myself. We had the warm-up. It is now time for us to succeed, hopefully. Back off with the red shells, please. Oh, someone ended up soaking up my banana. Just watched someone randomly drive off the edge, but that seemed to be a connection-related issue. Because they were immediately back up and racing. That much is for sure. I don't know if I can actually stay ahead of this guy or not. I'll try. I'm on 5 coins. This is a tight race. See how everyone's neck and neck? It means that any small mistake that I make, even that, is almost enough. That was 2 issues in a row, which resulted in me being overtaken. I fucked up my drift, and yeah, well, there was another thing as well. I think I knocked into something. Don't know if that was the same event, but anyway. Oh, he messed up a little bit, I think. He sure did. See, now that is how you race. Take advantage of the little mistakes that people make, and you get ahead of them. Forget the stupid items. The items don't make it fun. You can have a little bit of item stuff, like just green shells, and it's nice to have coins, I guess. That's an interesting dynamic. I think they were a good thing to introduce. But yeah, overall, items just fucking suck. There should be game modes, you know, like a first-person shooter game. It's not like that's the only type of game we've got different game modes, but what I mean to say is that there should be an option to have like a no items matchmaking system. I'm happy to come second. quite happy to come second. He has managed to get really far ahead of me, so he deserves it. Right. But despite small errors, I was able to come second. I don't know why I'm in such a Mario Kart mood these days. Or as of yesterday and today. I'm just having a lot of fun with it. I'll try not to record too much of it because I don't want to flood you guys with Mario Kart stuff. But I think you can expect quite a bit of it going forward. I'm glad that I've got a livestream series for it. I really wasn't expecting to add to it all that often, but I've been enjoying myself, so I will continue with uploading at whatever frequency feels appropriate. Things are going well, Vernon. Just enjoying a bit of Mario Kart at the moment. And my hope is that we get Baby Park and not Ribbon Road. Because again, Ribbon Road can bugger off. We'll probably get Ribbon Road. You usually get what you don't want. How did I guess? How did I guess? Bloody Ribbon Road. I'll have to let Ethan know that I don't like Ribbon Road anymore. I think I saw someone's name Kinoko. Well, you would name yourself literally Mushroom and that's it. I couldn't imagine, but that's what he's named himself. Decent boost. Don't push me, you fucker. Look at this mess. Unfortunately, that was not an opportune boost at all. That must have a proper name. And that's another thing that I've been calling a boost, where you've got that little boost, I guess. What else is there? I'm sure there is a way to revert to it, and I'm sure it has an actual word, but... Oh, shit. This is not going well for me. Oh look, there's someone else who misspelled Phoenix. Phoenix. That's actually worse, because that doesn't even sound like Phoenix. Oh, that's funny. I don't know, maybe his name's Phoenix. That's fine. He's welcome to be named Phoenix. He's under no obligation to be named Phoenix, really. What the fuck was that? That nearly caused serious issues. Donkey Kong just appeared as if from nowhere and nearly pushed me off the bloody edge. You know what, mate? You little Wario bastard. Don't have time for Wario. There's nothing more infuriating than that, I'll tell you what. And then just random shit hitting you. Like, you get hit once and then all of a sudden you're at the back because all the garbage that you've been sent back to deal with is hitting you. And, yeah, that's pretty sad. Oh, no, Ribbon Road, I'm fine with it, but I think I'm going to be overtaken by a fucking bullet wheel at this stage. I have no qualms in doing this at this stage. I don't care. After that fucking race, I'm gonna throw red shells at the end. I don't give a shit. I don't know who I hit, so I don't know how far back they went as a result of that, but I'm not putting up with that shit. Not putting up with it. Yes, it is surprising me enjoying Mario Kart. I don't know, I just feel like I'm in good form at the moment. That is a weird spelling. Yes, this is entirely wrong. It's not like a misspelling that pronounces the same. It's Phoenix or whatever it is. Ugh. Good night? What do you mean good night? It's midday where you are. What the hell? Good night. Baby Park? Well, I don't really need to verbally register my desire to do Baby Park. I did fucking vote for it, so I think you know what I want to do. Oh, I was not expecting... I was thinking it was going to be Moo Moo Meadows, and I don't really have an issue with Moo Moo Meadows, but I will say that it was not among my favourites in the Wii version at all. Not even close. I've got Baby Peach ahead of me. As I said, I don't trust any person who plays as a baby character. Don't trust him at all. Not one bit. Shifty bastards. Now you watch. I'll outdrift everyone else, but I'll still be overtaken by... Okay, well, that was random. He gets the random boost. I'm sure there's some sort of... how do I say... Great, just push me right out of my drift. That's great. I love that. What I was going to say is that I'm sure I'll just outdrift everyone, but I'll still get fucked over by random shit anyway. I'm sorry, but I was using it defensively and I happened to hit you, so... I can't... Whatever. Again, no skill involved. Sometimes you just do certain courses and, you know, you're playing perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with your play, but you just get hit by everything. And all I can hope is that everyone around me gets a little bit fucked, and then I can avoid... I just have to play well and then hope that other people get fucked, and then I'll slowly overtake them. That's really all that I can pray for. Look at this! What a fucking joke. Am I really gonna come... 8th is fine. I'll take 8th. I don't know if that means I've lost points. It has, but okay. Fucking 8th in Baby Park. Sad. Hello, RX Yarn. Sherbetland. Actually, how long have I been live for? 1 hour and 38 minutes, apparently. I'm happy to do a long live stream, it's just going to be hard, because when I record, I shut my windows. And on a very hot day, it's not all that pleasant. But to be honest, it's not too bad. It's not as hot as I was expecting. I dare say that the temperature has actually evened out a little bit. Which doesn't make sense, because... it's now approaching 3 in the afternoon, but still, it feels as if it's dropped a little bit. Hey, that's a pleasant surprise. Yoshi Valley. Let's do it. One of my courses that I can typically do well. But again, that is subject to bullshit levels. So I can honk everyone to assert my skill-based dominance. Yeah, if you could not bump me, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd love that. Alright, neck and neck with Waku Waku. Hold on. I'll have to read this in a moment. I can read it now. Waku Waku Kuto Donatsu. His name is, I guess, Excited Donuts. I don't know if he's describing the donuts as, you know, something that would fill him with excitement. or if he is saying that he's excited for donuts. I don't know. But his name is Waku Waku Donuts, which is... Oh! Dangerous. Dangerous business. I feel sorry for the guy. It never pleases me. Fucking Thoinks left. Why? See, if you're not driving fast enough, sometimes usually your drift will not work. In other words, there is a required speed in order for a drift to take place, and I was below that required speed just before. What are you doing, man? Hit you with that before you get your fucking invincibility star, which didn't make a difference because he immediately made up for his loss of momentum. I missed my purple boost. That guy fucking fell, I don't know how. Why are you doing this to me? I am literally better than most of you at this course, and you're beating me, so... Oh, I fuck up at that point, of course. I didn't intend to hit you with that. I wanted to have it for defensive purposes. I would rather have it for defensive purposes than have hit you in that way. What am I getting? This? Okay, this might work in my favor. Let's see what we can do here. Where are we going to end up? 4th, I think? That's fine. I'm fine with that. It actually took a while for it to appear on the screen because I had skipped so many people so quickly. Anyway. Can you share some of that heat with me? No. Well, I'd love to, if I could. I really do not like hot weather. This guy keeps on saying good night. I think Oyasumi has a second meaning. Anyway. Those two people are dancing. Twins dancing. Okay. Thank you. That's what I want to see. I don't mind that other course, the one that was almost selected. I think that one's fine. But I do have a preference for the Super Nintendo Rainbow Road. We will see how quickly we get into first. Because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Could have gotten a slightly better boost, but whatever. I have no fucking comment. Oh well. Last place, don't really care. Enjoy your last place. Ridiculous. I was right on the edge of it. Anyway, I'll just have to try and maintain this and attempt to get something better. That's all I can do. You people. Must desist. What? It was actually somewhat helpful for my drift for a change, but... Nearly got hit by 2 fucking red shells, could you imagine? I wouldn't be able to. Get out of here, you fucker. He wasn't even hit on his screen, damn it. Missed an item box, which is never good. Never good. I think that guy was stopped. I think he'd had enough. Actually was looking... Stop this! Stop! I'm in second at the end! You fuckers, I'm getting so annoyed by this. I have to tell you, this particular race has not gone my way at all. Don't you dare hit me. Stop. What is it? 4th? Okay, fine. I'm just getting hit by random shit. Again, sometimes just things don't go your way. That would be an example of a race not going my way. Again, I have to find a way to detach. As long as my goal should not be to come even top 3. It should be to ensure that I'm getting points every race. Because that's how I'm going to accumulate that number that's just going to go up and up and up as time passes. And I want a big number. So, that is what we will work towards. Yes, you should learn conversions to Celsius. Or just not even worry about Fahrenheit at all. Bloody anachronistic joke of a measurement. Like all imperial, quite frankly. I don't even use imperial in the scientific field because it's illogical and stupid. So... And that is to say people in America do not use it in the scientific fields. Because it would make no sense. Yes. Very good. Merlin from Canada. Tsuru. Koya. There's another nice name, Koya. Like, that's an actual name. I don't mind Waku Waku Donatsu. But... yeah. Okay. Did get a good boost there. Nice tight drift, come on. No, I don't like this at all. I knew that was going to happen. Fucking shit on a... Whatever. It's the start of the race, it is what it is. Just have to get back. Like the Beatles did. And I can see the people coming second and first ahead of me. And I'm now the person coming second. Fuck off. Go away. Get your bloody shit. Fucking dick! You know, sometimes all it takes is someone to bump you and you've gone from 2nd to 7th. I was bumped. And that's all that needed to take place. And I'm all the way back here. What a jerk. Alright, getting in tight with ye old drift. If I can drift this properly, that'd be nice. Do a good old double dash drift here. Get my coins. I need coins at this stage, most certainly. This is so dangerous. I feel like this is one of the most dangerous groups that I've ever raced with. They just fucking launch shit at me all the time. There are some groups where I race with, and I feel like I'm not at risk at any time. And then there are others where I feel like I'm under constant, persistent, and incessant attack. I don't need to catch up with Army, I don't need to do that. I just need to maintain my position. Okay. The box essentially creates a shockwave. It's a sound shockwave. I guess you'd call it just a sound wave. And it's, I believe, one of the only things that, aside from, of course, invincibility stars, that can destroy blue shells. So it's very helpful to have when you're in first place. But it's kind of rare that you'll actually be in a position where you are about to be hit by a blue shell in first place and you're holding a music box. I've been in the position, but it doesn't happen often, so... Yeah, again, it can hit people as well. It can defend against red shells coming your way, you can use it to hit people that are nearby. It's a good item. Fairly balanced. Well, considering the other items that exist anyway. In my opinion, I'd rather it not be there. In other words, if there was no blue shell, I would therefore think that there should be no music box. I don't like blue shells. I think the idea that a blue shell was introduced is shocking. I can't believe that anyone thought that was a good idea. The mere concept behind it is an insult. The idea that a person in, like, 7th place, even going all the way back to last place, the idea that a person's going to fuck with the person coming first. The person coming first is none of your business. And as far as I'm concerned, you've got no right to hit them from all the way at the back. That's stupid. Makes no sense. I do think that blue shells are the most broken item. Well, not even the most broken, necessarily. I don't think they're overpowered. Like, when you've got a blue shell, it's not like you've just been given this thing that's going to take you several places forward. I'd say Bullet Bill's much better for that, for fairly obvious reasons, but blue shells are not a good implementation. I think they were a stupid idea, and I think everyone would agree. Now, there's a guy with an open, toothy mouth. What the fuck is that? That's disturbing. It's one of the most disgusting me's I've ever seen. Look at it. Mateo from the United States. That's actually repugnant. Ugh. Not nice at all. I might blow up. Oh, again, there's a fine line. Thought I might blow up there. Would have been pretty bad. I'm taking your coins and some. A fellow Rosalina. I'll do what I can not to mess you up. Get a nice tight drift. Drift the fuck out of that guy. I had to brake a little bit there, otherwise I might have hit something.
Wow.
My throat is obviously not that clear because I couldn't get that falsetto note out. Now, it's a game of maintaining my position. I have 10 coins, which is great to see. Someone's going to take a shortcut, may be able to overtake me. That did happen. I'm not... Oh, sorry to see that, Brinkley. I wasn't even going to hit you, man. So, there you go. What I can do here is hopefully make use of it. Look at this pathetic shit. Case in point for why blue shells are a complete waste of space. For what reason do I deserve to be taken from my first place in that way? There's just absolutely no rhyme or reason to it. It's illogical. Absolutely and totally illogical. Shibariri. What kind of name is that? Shibariri. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? It's not a name. Brinkley managed to get ahead of me this time. I'm afraid of Brinkley, to be completely honest. He had those green shells there. Alright, it's very uncommon that you see 2 blue shells in one race, but... Well, not very uncommon, it's, I guess just uncommon. But yeah, I'm glad that... Could you imagine if I... Oh, don't fucking do that. I'm gonna have to hit someone... Shit, fuck! Yeah, you're not taking fucking second from me, you prick. Whatever, I didn't come first, but... But could you imagine if I had been hit by the blue shell, finally clawed my way back to first, and then got hit by a second one? You know, that did happen to me once and I still won. In fact, I stayed in first the entire time. There was one race that I did, I believe that there were about 12 races, and I was so far ahead of everyone else that I got hit by 2 blue shells and still won the race in first. It was crazy. It was... I know Tron was racing at the time, so he was there. But that was insane. That almost never happens. I'm glad I got it on camera, but yeah. The coins raise your top speed, so that is to say the speed at which you drive normally. How fast your car moves. I don't know if you get a slight boost when you collect a coin. If you do, it is slight. Just a slight little push forward. But yeah, the ideal is to get 10 coins, and then you're just moving faster. It's just one of those, you have a slight edge over someone who doesn't have as many coins. it's most noticeable when you have 0 and someone else has 10. That's when it's most noticeable. Outside of that, it's very, very subtle. Mister. We've got a guy here who's just named Mister. Mister. Get the good boost, baby. Baby. Give me a nice tight drift, baby. Oh, see, Army took the shortcut that I seem to struggle to take. I'm sure it seems to be a shortcut that must be taken if you want to win. Let's see if I can win in spite of not taking it. It's a bit of a handicap. The reality is that I don't know how to take this shortcut. What's going on, Army? Get out of here. I don't think that was intentional, so I won't assume that I had been, you know, the subject of someone's unfriendly behavior. Sorry, I'm trying to race. Sometimes when one is trying to race, it is difficult to get a train of thought. I was trying to fucking throw it backwards at the red shell, for fuck's sake. Look, when you've got 3 items, using them defensively becomes a lot harder when you've only got 2 of them. 3 of them, pretty good defensively. 2 is not all that good. A tight drift. Look, you outdrifted me, fair enough. Hit them both. Unfortunate, to be sure. That is the worst case scenario for a blue shell, and I actually take no pleasure in reaching first place. I would have had no way of catching up to Army. Would have had no way. And Army deserved to be in first, because she is better at this map than I am. And yet here I am sitting in first place. I don't deserve to be here, but I'm here anyway. I'll see what Army ends up placing, but my hope is that it's not too far back. Because again, the person who deserves to be in first is her, not me. Let's have a look. I have to wait a bit for everyone to get to the finish line. Army came third, which isn't too bad. The 2 Rosalinas at the top, that's where they belong. That is where they belong. And thank you, then. I'm just getting into a bit of a groove now with Mario Kart. That's why I'm enjoying it. That guy with the open, toothy mouth is just not pleasant to look at. I can live without it. Whew. What are we getting? Grumble Volcano. Very well. I'm usually fine with Grumble Volcano, but I've got a Brazilian in here. I just shouldn't be surprised to see that BR is in his name. Goodness sake. But yeah, the chances of me being able to keep first place here, not all that high. I'll do what I can, but fucking Shibariri. Apparently taking the left side is actually better. That's what I've come to realise. I don't know why, it just is. Although it doesn't appear to be after that, does it? I don't know. I've just been overtaken more often than not by people who take the left route as opposed to the right one. But fine. What are you doing? Just go away. You pushed me into the out-of-bounds area because you are a little prick. That's what you are. Fuck off. Just get out of my way. I'm not happy, chap. Should have used my mushroom. Joke. Oh well. Give me the boost. Give me the boost, thank you. Get ahead of you. Get ahead of a few of these fuckers. Fuckers. I'll take this route, which seems to have worked in my favour rather well. Get away, you bloody boomerang. Ridiculous, quite frankly, utterly ridiculous. Lost my momentum because I fucked up my drift. If I can keep first place, excuse me, second. You see, I didn't do a trick there, so he got ahead of me. Just little mistakes can sometimes make all the difference, in the negative regard. And it's good for other people too. I'm so glad that that banana didn't hit me. I don't know how it didn't, but it didn't, and I'm just going to live with it. There's a blue shell, I'm sorry. If I enter first place as a result, I will apologise, not in a way that you... Yeah. I genuinely would have felt sorry for him if I overtook him on account of that blue shell and he fucking slides a banana on me. And you know what? That's your karma, motherfucker. That's your karma, absolute shit stain. You know what I mean? There's the karma right there. You witnessed it. He wouldn't have known that I didn't want him to get blue shelled, but yeah, that fucking behaviour, slipping a banana. It's not that he held it behind him and I ran into it. No, he dropped it on me. That sort of play is pathetic. It's good. Technically good. Because it's an effective way to remove the risk posed by competition by basically sending them several places back behind you. But it's so dirty, I don't play like that. He slipped you with the banana, then you bent him over and showed it where it goes. Right. What are we getting? Wario Stadium, very well. I can live with that. Pekka... Oh dear. Papa-kun. Papa-kun. That's pretty funny. Because that honorific with Papa is pretty funny. Very tongue-in-cheek. If I blow up, I'm sorry. Oh, again, got the best possible boost, but only barely. I say it all the time, but there is a fine line between blowing up and getting the best boost. So fucking close to blowing up. It would have been the difference between me being in first right now and being in, like, 8th. Maybe even worse. Ugh, whatever. You have to go based on instinct, really. My instincts told me I was fucking close to messing it up, though. Also, 200cc on this map is absolute dog tits. Not recommended. That's not to say that it's going to be your choice. You're never going to choose to do 200cc's on anything. It's randomly selected, but again, it's not fun. Not fun at all. How many fucking red shells do you want to send in my direction? That's 3 now, mate. You got ahead of me by throwing 3 red shells at me. Are you impressed with yourself? Do you feel as if you've achieved something? You little piece of shit? Unbelievable. Here I am in 9th place after sitting in first the whole race. Welcome to Mario Kart. Now I have to claw my way at least to a decent placement because these people just fucking suck. More like 5 red shells. I don't fucking know, but I'm pretty pissed off. I don't give a shit. You never necessarily did anything against me, person that I just red shelled, but you know, this is so stupid. I'm not impressed. The thing is, like, getting back to a good placement is entirely dependent upon whether or not you get hit by more bullshit along the way. I don't want to talk about how that happened. Don't want to talk about it. At least I got an item box there. Fuck off. Invincibility star, I'll take it. I want to land on top of people with it too. Because I'm out for a vengeance. You are so inconsiderate putting a banana there. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is a perfect example of items winning the day. Items have won the day and put me second to last at the end of the race. What a load of absolute donkey shit. Oh, sorry, not second to last. Last, actually. Last place, actually. I have to get it right, sorry. What a waste of time. Oh well. Detach, Doomlink. Just detach. Which I can do. I'm not so bothered by it at this stage. I mean, I'd get bothered by it if it happened over and over and over again, but as long as it's the occasional really fucking unlucky thing. Could you believe how many shells came my way? Oh, God. Yoshugo says welcome. This guy has glasses, but no eyes. Helpful. He's now dancing with another spectacled gentleman. There's a lot of people who wear glasses, I find, who play Mario Kart. Coincidence? Yes. Hey, that's what I want. That's good to hear, Vernon. PS2 emulation is fun. You can experience the games better than you played them before. Let's do what we can. Obviously looking for top 3. This map, it's funny, I enjoy this map, but I often do have issues with it. Sometimes I fail. Can you stop? That, by the way, was an example of me being hit by something that I couldn't really see. I didn't see anything touch me, but, you know, I made contact with someone and was thrown back. Which is very annoying. I'm waiting to launch myself in a straight direction. It's a weird place to do a drift. Probably wasn't a good idea. Get that fucking bomb away from me. Had to drift way wider as a result. No, don't you dare! I knew that was coming! You've got no fucking sense of decorum! Just save the fucking thing. That you had absolutely no reason to use it. I mean, it's like these impulsive motherfuckers who are like, oh, I've got this music box, I have to use it now. To randomly hit someone. I mean, have some fucking strategy. Useless dick. There's a fellow Rosalina too. I remember when I said, oh, fellow Rosalina, I'll do my best not to mess you up. There's no fucking chance that you're gonna find people of the same mindset. It's alright. Blasé. I just don't want to be losing points, as I said. And I'm happy to see that little Rosalina idiot ending up in, like, 9th place after that. Again, karma speaks for itself. Jeez, is that expensive to get a PS2 these days? $250 US, that's pretty heavy. And I've got a pretty collectible one too. I've got the bright pink one. With a pink memory card and a pink controller. 2 pink controllers, actually. The games, however, do get very expensive, yeah. And PS1 in some cases even more so. I would really like to get a particular Castlevania disc that includes, I believe, Dracula X and a few other games for PlayStation 1. It's like a mixed disc. It came out after Symphony of the Night, maybe in 2001, 2002, towards the end of the lifespan of the PlayStation 1. It might not even have been that late. I don't remember. I'm hearing the sound of Waluigi yelling, which is far from serenading to my ears. Certainly far from melodious. Oh my god. Great. Mr. Music Box over here, who's going to use it at the earliest opportunity. Probably against me. Unless I can keep ahead of him. I do have someone who is playing as... Are you really that desperate to get hit by a blue shell with me, mate? Did you see that? I've never had someone actually aggressively bumping into me trying to get first place while there is a fucking blue shell about to hit us. That's new. I haven't seen that. But yeah. That was pretty annoying. I'm happy as long as I'm still in top 3 after a blue shell, but if I get hit by one of those things and it just turns into a mess where I'm at the back of the pack, there goes my momentum. That's all it takes. You lose a little bit of momentum and there goes 2 more places backwards. Oh great, there's a bomb holder over there. Brinkley. Yeah, I know exactly who's going to be on the receiving end of that fucking bomb. I can smell it. I can fucking smell it. My only... Sixth? You fucking kidding me? Whatever. Again, as long as I'm not losing points, it's fine. Stop complaining, dude. Like, take what you're given. That Brinkley person, there's nothing scarier than someone in front of you holding a bomb. It's enough to make you literally dump ass. Okay. What I will do, because it's become darker outside, actually there's no guarantee that it will stay this way. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to remove the thing that I've been using to cover the direct sunlight on my visage. I'll be back in just a moment. Let's see. White balancing should be fine, I think. Yes. When you're more reliant on natural lighting, it becomes necessary to boost white balancing, but it actually seems okay, so we'll go with this. Controller. Got my controller. This course I'm starting to warm to. It used to give me trouble back when I started playing this game, but it's now a little better. I'll get the fucking red shell out of here, I can see it. Now, yeah, that's the sort of thing that caused trouble for me. Yeah, brilliant. Red shell in 10th place. I struggle to think of something more pleasant. Really. Got a nice shot of Waluigi's ass there. He's basically mooning me. What is going on with this guy? Happy face, sad face, neutral face. Suppose that's how one would refer to him. Slowly climbing up the ranks here. Slowly, but surely. So be careful of Waluigi up here. Okay. Again, have to be careful of Waluigi. Not the first time I've had to be careful of someone playing as Waluigi, and it's happening right now. Get away. Isn't that funny? It's the exact same place I had to avoid a blue shell last time. I feel sorry for whoever the fuck is in first, quite frankly. I can't see shit. Which is really not good here. Had a ghost steal something. Can't remember what it was, but I got a fire flower. I don't want a coin. I'm sitting in first because I happen to slip past everyone else. Courtesy, no doubt, of you fuck off with your banana. Again, he's holding it defensively, and I appreciate that, but fuck me. But yes, courtesy of the blue shell, I'm now in first. I didn't immediately reap the benefits of it, but in, you know, some time to come, that did happen. Okay. It stole my red shell, okay. There's first. Give me the points. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do hope, I'm not gonna say anything too soon, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hopefully I can get to 7,000 in this recording. The only thing that would prevent me from doing that is the constant failure, so we'll try to avoid that. 6,900 has been broken, you are correct. Look at that little thing with the giant glasses. That's quite cute. 69 is a good number, yes. Oh fuck. I love this course. Let's see what I can do with a mirrored version. I'm already starting in first. Like, I don't know what it is about this course, but I can start all the way at the back and I'll end up in first, almost guaranteed, every fucking race. So, if I'm starting in first, this might be an opportunity for you guys to see a race where I'm, no, not first the entire time. I'm gonna have to fight for it, at least initially. Oh, this guy does it the same way I do. This will be hard. He knows how to actually do this course. Oh no. I fucked up my drift. That's a sad, sad thing to see. Well, I can't always do well on this track, I guess. Alright. Double box is available for me. Woohoo! And I have, sadly, in a way, stolen first. Now we just need to keep it up. I need to get coins. I'm sorry for hitting you, man, but I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm taking first for this fucking... Oh, that almost was a serious problem. I've actually never been so aggressively challenged for first while doing this course. It's bizarre. Of course, part of the issue is that I said that I was going to come first. Whenever I'm, you know, essentially certain that I'm going to come first, I don't. So, or at least when I say it. Fucking don't, man. Just don't. Could you show some self-restraint? I can't believe it. I'm officially confounded. Could you imagine if I finished in like fucking 9th or something? That would be so stupid. 6th is fine, I guess. I didn't lose points, so fine, but what a joke! Miho has taken first place. Anyway. Road to 10,000. Doomlink won't stop until he reaches 10,000. Join him on his journey today. Will Mario Kart break his spirit, or will he break the game first? It's a bit harder to do that, though. little chip-based thing. It's not a cartridge, it's something else. What was the term for it? Oh, mirrored Baby Park. Very well. I have real issues with Baby Park. I do. Because it's never a case of who has the best drift wins. It never is. I guess you have to have pretty good drift to win, but you're so busy getting fucked by all the items from the people that you're lapping that it just doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. See what I mean? Where's the skill in that? There isn't any. Forget the drifting. Just throw shells around. Oh, throw shells. Yeah, I've got a piranha plant. Yeah, gather the coins on my behalf. What I'd like is for it to be attacking backwards. I'd rather have it as a defensive measure. Not, oh no, I fucked that up so hard. Bloody bomb. If this track feels totally different when you're doing it backwards, I don't know why. It actually just has a completely different feel to it. I'm not going to do anything egregious to this guy. Anything unfair. Whoa. I barely saw that, you fucker. Absolute shit stain. Miho. You happen to have a cute name, but I'm still pissed. This is so bad. Look at that. Sixth again. What's going on? This is awful. I can't believe how many Japanese people play this game. It's incredible. There's so many of them. What is that? And you know what I'm talking about. Well, actually, the blue pigtails is also a bit odd, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what that is, but I feel like I'd be better off not seeing it. Well, you know. Okay. Nice name, man. I believe that's the pronunciation of that Slavic Z. Might not be, but whatever. We're doing Mirrored Ribbon Road now, which is fine. Again, Ribbon Road and I don't get along as well anymore, but it doesn't necessarily mean that every moment we share is unpleasant. Now that's what you call getting ahead of the team. Again, I can't say team, we're all competing against one another, but I'm so used to playing team-based games, I can't think of another way to say it. No, that was quite problematic. I nearly ended. I'm sorry for that, I did not intend for it. But it happened, and you're now probably quite far back. You would have been craned for that. Okay. I'll do what I can to maintain my position, but again, that is subject to whether or not the blue shell comes my way. Whoa. The timing could have been a whole lot worse for that. Here comes the blue shell. And I'm going to be able to keep second at least. Is that Benene? Yeah, Benene. What a weird name. In the words of Linebeck. What a fucking shit show! Oh, that's right, it's lap 2 actually. So I still have a chance to make up for this. I guess it was a blunder? I can't really remember what caused me to fall there. I wasn't entirely paying attention. What a joke! I have no fucking hope in hell of making it to the top 3, I don't think. Especially when I've got these stupid things walking around the bloody track. I can't lose points, come on. Gotta hit 7,000 a day now. Get out of here. Brinkley, I am intimately familiar with the fact that you are a waste of space. I think I'm gonna lose points. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing points, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck you, Ribbon Road. I hate you. Why did I ever like you? Piece of shit track. Absolute shit. It's become quite dark now. I'll be back again. I don't know why it's been getting so dark. Not sure what it's about. It's only 3:20 in the afternoon, so... Okay, Sunshine Airport. Apparently I wasn't the only one who hadn't loaded. Damn it. I don't like this track. Cooper City is one of my least favourites. It has to be. That guy blew up, unfortunately for him. Just have to detach, don't you? It's all you can do. Just detach. I don't quite know what it is about this track, I just don't like it. That was terrible for my momentum, by the way. Outdrift the fuck out of you. Pull it in tight. Fucking shit. It's getting rough around here. What would you have me do, huh? There's nothing I can do except just take a red shell, go back to fucking 9th from 2nd. Thank you. Many thanks. Many thanks for that absolute shit. Fuck off. Gotta love the people who put bananas on double boxes. What's wrong with those people? They need to be removed from the community. It's like, yeah, real cute. I mean, the random person that you hit with that banana is not going to have any bearing on your placement. You know, like you've put down a random banana and it's going to hit a random person. Like, how does that help you? It doesn't at all. It's literally just for fun. It's like, oh, I'll put a fucking banana here. Use it defensively, cunt. Be a fucking sensible player. Having to brake a little bit there with those drifts. How am I in 4th? Fuck off. Good night. Oh my god. The same fucking corner every time gets me hit by something. Same fucking corner. 9th. Last place. Fuck off. Negative 15 points. Eat my ass. I hate these people. I'm changing rooms. I hate them. I think they're a bunch of cunts. That's what they are. Why is it so dark? What the hell is going on? Bloody night time. Fuck you people. Yes, the golden number is gone. It will return. It probably wouldn't be fair to force myself to get to 7,000 in this recording, because again, it does depend on the loss and gain the losses in my games, you know what I mean. It depends on my successes and my failures. Hey, I was lucky enough to make it here for the vote. There is something with large glasses over there. It doesn't seem to be human. It does not appear that way. I'll get you next time, says Miyaga. A bit of a slow vote, though. These people are having a frickin' conversation. I'm a little nervous. How are you? I'm a little nervous. Okay. Let's go. Let's wait for more players. Well, I don't want to do fucking Ribbon Road, so I'm moving. I'm changing. Like, I'm not doing Ribbon Road again. It's not happening. Ribbon Road has somehow gone from being one of my favourite courses to one of my least favourite. I don't know what's happened, I don't know what's changed, but fuck it. I do not like it at all. Not a fan. I'll have to spectate a bit. I'd rather that. I'd rather wait and not do Ribbon Road. You will join the next race. Sit tight. I don't want to watch Space Bob. I'll watch this bloke. Mayonnaise. Yeah. Apparently mayonnaise is someone. He's saying he loves mayonnaise, I think. Oh, mayonnaise. Yeah, he's saying he loves mayonnaise. I'm being an idiot. I didn't read it properly. Mayonnaise. God, daisuki, I think he had written. So his name is literally, I love mayonnaise. Which is fine. That guy who's... I don't know what it is about him, but the one in blue towards the left, at the bottom, he's just such a... He's so basic looking, yet also stands out from everyone else. I don't know how or why, but that is the case. I don't even know who the list it was. Someone playing as Boo. Here I am at the back. Oh my god. As you do. Is it typical protocol to start at the back if you've not placed anywhere in a past race? I guess so. I might just not have noticed it. Managed to get an item, fortunately. This isn't 200cc, is it? It feels pretty fast. Got a few people playing as Donkey Kong here, which I'm not impressed to see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that. I'm sure you would have, but I didn't, so... Oh, fucking... That was pretty weird what I just did. I don't know why I went headlong into a fucking banana like that. I could see it, and I knew I needed to avoid it, but I didn't. Fortunately, I wasn't greatly inconvenienced by it. I can't be missing item boxes, it's not helpful at all. I need defensive items. I'm not, you know, trying to get an item box because I want to fuck people up, I want to protect myself. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm seeking to get items. I don't know what that was, I think it was a bomb that just dropped down. It scared me. Well, not so much scared me, it definitely confused me though. I'm trying not to make contact with these people, but... Actually, you know, that Donkey Kong motherfucker. I want to hit him. He's playing as Donkey Kong. Good night. I don't know, I'm not a Donkey Kong fan, okay? And if you play as Donkey Kong, I'll fucking grief you. Disgusting ape. Janend. Oh no, I managed to get it. Donkey Kong is dry for now. I guess he got me back, didn't he? He fucking got me back. Bloody well did. We're not losing points today. It's a little dangerous to take that angle. What have I got? I always hope for these mushrooms right at the end. It often happens. It often happens, but if it doesn't, sometimes it would be really... Well, let's say for instance, I had set myself up in terms of trajectory to basically require mushrooms in order to do well. That's basically what happened there. I wasn't getting ready for a drift, I wasn't getting ready for a turn, I was basically just going straight, waiting for the mushrooms to arrive, and they did. If they didn't, that would be problematic. Very much so. I've not played any Warriors games, such as Dynasty Warriors. I should say Dynasty. That's the correct pronunciation. Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, I have not done that. And I don't plan to. This man with the white afro and the mole is quite a looker. And we're dancing. He heard what I said. I don't really mind what we get. I don't have an issue with any of these courses. Obviously, I prefer the one that I voted, but we'll see. Yeah, it's really not as hot now as it was. It used to be frickin' hot earlier on in the recording. Now it's okay. Now, this course, I'm not sure about. Am I comfortable with this? Not really, I am better with it now, as I said, but... Yeah, it's not among my favourites, I don't think. It feels weird because it's underwater too. It doesn't feel quite the same as a normal course. What fucking loss of momentum that was. And I still got hit by some random fucking thing. What was that? Yep. In 1st to 10th. Almost immediately. What's going on outside? Is it raining? It's fucking raining. I've got my shit hanging out, man. Don't rain. What on earth? Is that rain? It fucking is. Shit. Oh, guys. I have to save. We are back. It is worth mentioning that it has been 2 days since the last thing you saw in this VOD. The reason why I'm recording this now is because I didn't have power for a considerable length of time. The reason why that recording cut out and ultimately ended was because I did have the power cut out at home. It was kind of interesting. I can explain the series of events. I guess it's due to the nature of how things came to an end that I feel it necessary to explain this now. I am live, by the way. This is going to be a fairly short recording. I just wanted to finish off the previous recording, I guess. But, yeah, you could hear towards the end of that VOD, the last things that I was saying were, is it raining outside? What's going on? Oh shit, it is raining. I've got my clothes out there. I didn't actually say clothes, I said I've got my shit hanging out there, I think is what I said. Which is, I guess out of context a little bit confusing, but I'd like to think that it was at least clear enough for you to get that I was talking about clothes. But anyway, yeah, my clothes were hanging outside and this rain was coming down. And just as I saw that the rain was starting to come down really hard, I was about to say, I'm sorry guys, I need to go save my clothes or rescue my clothes, but that cut out because in that moment the power went out. Then about 10 seconds later, this massive cyclonic storm front came through and started like knocking down trees, and it was pretty full on. So yeah, that was exciting. And yeah, just thought I'd let you know that that's what had taken place, and that I sort of was able to capture a little bit of that, but yeah, there was no way the power was going to survive that incident. This person's playing as Gold Mario. There is something of a temptation for me to play as Gold Mario in the event that I actually unlock it, because it's an achievement-based character that you would play as. It's almost a statement that you're making, that, you know, oh, I've played so much of this game. In fact, I've played it to essentially completion, or to what is essentially completion, and yeah, that's an attractive thought. I think I'd like to possibly play as Gold Mario. I'm not, and it will be worth mentioning that I'd say by the time I unlock Gold Mario, and I do think it is a matter of time, I will have had my fill of Rosalina most likely, but we'll see how things go, I'm not sure. Hopefully I will not have become so used to Rosalina and whatever. See, I don't really know how much the character is going to affect how the game feels to play it. But you've noticed that I've essentially used the same loadout the whole time. Same bike, same wheels, same glider as they call it. Oh, you do have mushrooms. I was going to say that would have been very disadvantageous otherwise. Just, you know, watching this guy play. But yeah. This again is not going to be a full recording that I'm doing right now. I mean, you can already tell if you're watching the VOD that it is being tacked on to the last thing that I did in Mario Kart. I just didn't want it to end in that way. It just would have been really odd. To explain it in the comments, I guess, would have been fine, or to put it in the video description, which no one reads. But yeah, it's precisely because no one reads the video description that I don't usually put things in there. But yeah, also, it's very dangerous to literally have your entire strategy hinge upon that Master Sword and boost thing appearing. I've definitely had it happen where it didn't appear, and I fucked myself entirely. You know, going from first or second to almost last place, I've definitely had that happen before, and it's no fun. But, you know, it's certainly rewarding if it's there and you're able to make use of it. I played a little bit of Mario Kart while the power was out, but I was playing solo, that's why I was mentioning Gold Mario, because I think in completing all... Oh, I hope it's not... See, I don't actually know how offline battle works. I know how, obviously, the standard racing works, but in terms of completing battle-related stuff, yeah, maybe it's not worth it. I'd have to look into it, but basically I have, even since the moment I got this game, resolved to it, at least at some point, complete all of the offline races, basically winning the cup, but also getting first in every single race, which gives you the gold cup and 3 stars. There are barely any people playing here. I don't know why this Australian guy has Japanese characters in his name. It seemed like Daniel Tanier, and then there was an I at the end. I don't know what it was, or an L. Or maybe, no, maybe it was Daniel. Yeah, it's Daniel. But as far as why he decided to just have an L instead of Uru, I don't know. Maybe he was worried that it would read as Danielle. I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter to me. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm sitting in 4th quite comfortably here. They are considerably far ahead of me. Also, the game's too fucking loud on my speakers. This is the thing, I need to keep the speakers on and at a particular volume, because I keep turning them off and then on again, and each time I have to turn them on, I have to, you know, make a guess as to what an appropriate volume for the speakers would be, and it almost every time ends up being wrong. It's because in the end, when you're actually in a race, and in the case of Monster Hunter, when you're in a hunt, it's much louder, so yeah, generally whatever you have estimated to be an appropriate level for the speakers ends up being wrong, so yeah. God, this is way too fucking loud. Can you not push me off the bloody edge, you dick? Are you really gonna do that to me now? This guy's overtaking me. Hey, guess what, Daniel? Oh, sorry, it's Daniel. Daniel. Stupid, I don't understand it. Why would you choose to write the name a second time in Japanese but not write it entirely in Japanese? It's just weird. I don't understand it. Anyway. Yeah, again, as far as unlocking Gold Mario is concerned, I'll probably have a look to see what offline battle involves as far as completing it is concerned. I don't even know if there is something to complete it, and it could also be the case that unlocking Gold Mario takes place when you have acquired gold trophies for all races. It may not even be necessary to get the 3 stars with the gold trophy, I really don't... Oh. Alright, I'll take 3rd. I don't know how the fuck he got ahead of me right at the end there, but that's pretty annoying. And losing points under those circumstances is just unfair, but I suppose, technically speaking, there were only 4 races, and I came second to last, so I guess I deserve to lose points. I don't really like that, but I suppose it makes sense. What I will do is leave, and then I will also lower the volume of my speakers. And I had like a big pot of tea before starting this recording, so now I need to go to the bathroom, which is lovely. You can tell it's live, can't you? I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I'm back. I don't know if the cicadas are actually audible outside. Haven't really checked, but that's alright. Let's go global. It feels silly to say let's go global, but we'll do a global race. We'll race with those who live outside of my country. You know, one of the reasons I think why I'm constantly matching with Japanese players, I think it has less to do with the fact that there are more Japanese players than almost anyone else playing Mario Kart, and probably has more to do with the fact that their ping is quite close to mine. But I almost want to say that that's not the case, because it's matching me with people from the US and from the UK and Europe, so maybe not. You know, why would it... It's not going to prioritize my ideal ping, is it? So maybe it is entirely random, and there's just a lot of Japanese people playing this game. I wonder why the Japanese choose to... Oh, I know why. See, I keep answering my own questions. I was going to say, I wonder why the Japanese choose to play globally, because there would be so many people to play with regionally over there. I think it's because playing globally is basically easy mode for them. Imagine having to play regionally with fellow Japanese players. It's going to be a bit rough, I think. But, oh. I positioned myself terribly there. I didn't have much momentum, but it was enough to get me to do a front flip out of nowhere. That is how physics works. Apparently, if we are to trust Mario Kart, which one probably shouldn't do, but, yeah. Oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea. No, it turned out rather well. I was worried that in having used a mushroom in that moment I would have... You fucker! Again, I was going to drift to avoid going out of bounds there, but it didn't work because some little bastard fucking bumped me. I also had my box stolen. For fuck's sake. Oh, here we go. Had to brake a little bit there. Had the slight loss of momentum, but I'd rather a slight loss of momentum than smashing into a wall and losing basically all of said momentum. This fucking fist is beyond a nuisance. So we're sitting in 6th. Again, as I've said, I have at this stage resolved not to necessarily come in the top 3 every race, but at least to not lose points at any point. Can you fuck off, man? I suppose he didn't do anything against me, I'm just frustrated to see myself be overtaken. Some waste of space with an invincibility star over there. I think I'm going to have to start going on the attack with these green shells, otherwise it's probably not going to work out all that well for me. Okay. Oh, that was fucking dangerous. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Don't know if that hit anyone, but quite frankly, as long as I can maintain 5th place, I don't care what's happening behind me. I can't believe I just fucking did that. I can't believe I just did that. Right at the end of the fucking race, too. I mean, you've got to be having a laugh. How have I allowed myself to do this? 8th fucking place. I do believe, given the number of races, I have lost points, yes. That's fucking frustrating. I can't believe I allowed myself to do that. It's one of the rare occasions where I've actually used a mushroom and sent myself into something. Usually I'm drifting while using a mushroom, and that allows me to control my direction of travel, but that did not happen that time. Thanks for playing, says Ed. From Sweden, I think. I'll give it my best shot. Yeah, you do it. I don't know why these people make attempts to communicate with each other, but whatever. I guess they're welcome to. Please don't give me Moo Moo Meadows. I'm not in the mood for Moo Moo Meadows. There's very little about that track that I find appealing in this moment. I didn't like it in the Wii version either, as I said in probably not the last recording that I did, but maybe the one before, which is technically the same VOD, when referring to the last recording. I said that Moo Moo Meadows, even in the Wii version, was far from being my favourite course. I guess I didn't have an issue with it, and here we are doing it. I guess I didn't have an issue with it, it's just that, yeah, it definitely would have been at the bottom of my list, or close to the bottom, as far as courses that I enjoyed. Alright. See, I always overdrift that, I don't know why. One becomes greedy for a better boost. Can you fuckers desist in this behaviour? Get that double box, thank you. Now, getting coins is actually quite important, and I'm cognizant of the fact that I've been neglecting So, are you kidding? Okay, I'm glad that I still got the boost off that. Otherwise it would have been fucking annoying. Go away. Alright, let's maintain second. Almost had a fucking shell coming my way. Look at us, we are neck and neck, cheek by jowl, fighting for second place. Fuck off, Sam. I say as I'm immediately fucking hit by a red shell. Which happens to be something I cannot control. Now I'm sitting in 7th. This is such a tight race, I can't believe it. Like, we're all tightly packed in together. I don't need a red shell right now. Are you guys seeing how much crap I'm having to deal with? Why is this such an aggressive race? What is going on? I just lost connection on my PC. I'm losing connection on my PC, cannot see what's going on. I'm now in 10th. I don't know what caused that. I don't know if that must have been related to the recording shit. I have to check while I'm bullet billing if we're still recording. The video, we are not. Fucking hell, I don't know what's caused that. Hopefully that's fixed it now. I can't see anything. Fucking shit, I'm still in 6th. I'm literally... my game is flickering on and off, right? And I'm still ahead of some people. I guess, admittedly, the bullet bill did a lot of the work before, but... you know what, this is fine. I've recorded about as much as I wanted to record anyway, just for the end of that VOD, so... I guess we'll have this be the conclusion. Bit of a weird conclusion, isn't it? But my capture card has not been entirely reliable lately, and I don't know why. It's really fucking annoying. I don't know what's causing it. But yeah, it's just one of the things that you have to deal with when recording stuff. Dealing with technology. As I've said before, live streaming is a really nasty affair, because when something goes wrong, that's it. You have to deal with it right then and there, and there's no editing, so you don't edit out the moments when things drop out or fuck up or whatever, so it's really fucking annoying. Anyway, I think I will bid you all farewell, lest we continue to deal with these issues, and yeah, I will try to have the next recording be Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I don't really want to do too much Mario Kart on this channel, because people will freak out and think that I'm suddenly a Mario Kart channel. I mean, the reality is that I am instead just in the mood to record it. But, yeah, you guys are going to miss out on Yoshi Valley, what a shame. But, anyway, I'll bid you all farewell and I'll keep playing on my own. Bye-bye for now.